Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Planet Crafter. And we're also reaching 100 KTI at this very moment, by the way. That's two more. We even would have a third one possible here, yeah. 100 KTI. Did not expect, not unlock any more blueprints. I was expecting this though. Do I not have one more magnesium somewhere? I don't. Shoot, I need more. Okay, and then I would also like to go for another drill. They're just too valuable. It's just 2 aluminum, by the way. And power-wise, we're at 9.5. This is definitely more. Actually not. Actually not. We can build one more in my current one. This is producing then also a bit of heat, but of course a heater is way better for this. So I might also then just build me another heater again. But another major drill is my goal. By the way, here, I still want to go for this as well. Where's the food? Growth 100%. Eggplant. There it is. It restores not as much as a normal space food. But it's a start. This is actually the one that I wanted to focus a bit more because we need more food. As it's quite obvious we are going to run out of it. There we have another one, but they consume a huge amount of energy. So this will, yeah, as expected, once again, get me out of energy. So let's quickly get us another seed in here. So the seed recovery is 100%. Yes, so we can basically endlessly grow food here as long as we have the power. Now the power that we have over there, bit of iron, bit of magnesium, building me another one of these. And then I would also want to have another drill, of course, as I said. So that means there's my aluminum. Let's get me those in. There's the iron, titanium. By the way, we have the fabric, so I could also work on some furniture, as it seems like I don't need it for anything else. Producing 19.5. Oh, another message. What a beautiful blue sky. Okay, so there we go. Probably puts my power down again. No, it does not. Perfect. And we still have the resources though for another heater. So I would also like to do this. This is all tier 2, tier 3. So the heater we still don't have, tier 3. And also there was enough power for this. Lovely. Power-wise, yep, it's still almost break-even now. Let's check it out here. O2 oxygen production is actually the lowest one right now. And terraforming is at 65% towards the blue sky. Ah, tier 3 veggie tube. Nice. And tier 1 nuclear reactor. Alright, I guess we have a usage for the uranium that we find quite often actually. So I'm still cleaning this area here again of all the aluminum we can find. The seeds, there's uranium again. And there's aluminum once more. Then I'm full again with those resources. Okay, let's build us this tier 3 one here. It's tiny. Oh, wait a second. Is it for the outside? Yeah, I think we need to build this outside. Yep, this is for outside. Perfect. Then I just need to have a seed in there once more from up here. One more I have. Then we are actually out of seeds. Perfect. A new message from Riley. I read that you have a greater chance of success if you build your base at an altitude. I'm not sure why yet. And if you manage to heat the planet up enough, some caves should become accessible when the ice melts. And one last thing, you can... bloop, off it goes. Communication ends. Okay, a bit more power we have left. What is the lowest one we have right now? Yeah, oxygen. But I don't think we have another seed, right? Nope. There's one more. Holy cow. Perfect. I can build me one more. 2 more silicon. And then we get cracking on a second one of these. Very good. Another tier 3 one working right here. What we also have now is the locker. So this is a large storage container. That has, oh yeah, quite a bit more storage available here for us now. Carpets would be fine too. And yeah, we can probably also see it from the inside already. It's getting pretty blue, and looking outside also, that sky is as bluish as it can be. And let's have a look at the parameters. 95%. So let's just wait it out and achieve our first major milestone. Reach a blue sky. And there it is. Milestone achieved. Advanced crafting station has been unlocked with that. And for now, no more missions. We'll just see what happens. I'm working now on this one here. 3 times aluminum. That's a lot. And the rest. And then we continue onwards here in Planet Craft. I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to leave a like behind. Stay tuned and thanks for watching. Okay, next we have now explored the desert, or we are in the desert here. I've also built me a little cabin over there so that we can get in to always get some oxygen. With that, we can take our sweet time now exploring this monstrous ship that is somewhere out here. And yeah, of course, the terraforming continues. We have, by the way, now clouds visible in the sky. Nice one, that is. We're still waiting for rain at this point. Now, let's just check it inside. There's already the first obstacle that we have. And there's also seeds just out here, like this, Lerma seeds, but they're pretty bad. Well, when I look at the stats anyway. Yes, very good. And on a microchip, we're going to take the aluminum and a bit of space food. The rest I don't care about that much, but I probably have way too much stuff in my inventory here, so I'm just going to throw a couple of things away there. This looks... oh, usually there is a microchip inside. Tusker seed, that's 400%, holy cow. Like this. 200% we don't need, but the 300% I can actually gladly take with me. And there's a ladder. The iron we're getting all the time here from these debris. Wash seed, an eggplant seed, but that's also something I don't really need. Have a look up here. There's more. Once again, one of these generators. Okay, outside again. We actually found something new here, the bioplastic nugget. I have no idea what we do with this, but we'll just see. Could be useful for something. This was definitely a pretty big ship. But there's nothing here for us to salvage. Probably the highest point I've reached so far. All the way up here. We can see all around us. And there's also... is that ice over there? Is it water? Looks like it. Pretty interesting. A new point of interest for us to explore. And there in the distance, do you see that? That's our base. And yes, indeed, it is ice. I wonder if it melts once the heating goes places. A new cave. That's interesting. We're pretty much... we're pretty far away right now, but this looks also like it could be a cute spot, a cute place here for a new base. There's also a chest down there. And we may just make us a small living compartment somewhere here. One more iron we need. Plenty of iron here though in the area. As always, no inventory. Another chip we have here shows a map of the surrounding area. Oh, that's a screen actually. Interesting. We could have this one somewhere here, but I don't think it's that important. Definitely important though is a blueprint monitor, so that we can use some of the microchips that we found. Not clogging up any of my inventory here anymore. Pinning screen, alright, and GPS satellite, very good. So with that we have a small base here. I can craft me some water and also oxygen whenever we need to. And head over to that cave. That cave actually leads us to this chest on the plateau here. And we have a few more seeds in here. Tusca seed. And another bit of uranium. Cannot hurt to also leave something for the environment behind. So those seeds that we just found with the 400% multiplier. Let's just get this one in here. Another cave, there's sulfur in here. Now that's something I don't have yet. And I also don't have any idea what we use it for. Who left these chests behind? There is blue micro. Ooh, that's 400%. That I definitely would like to take with me. What should we leave behind? We got lots of iridium. To get the 400%. Drastically speeds up my biomass production. This looks like a wall I could break apart. Can we destroy it with explosives? We don't have that yet. I do have a foundation angle though now. Very nice. And once again, yeah, nothing of use here. Once again, I set camp, this time in a canyon, just beside a crashed airship once again. But in this case here, yeah, that's my tiny area. I'm going to set up a small crafting station because we are running low on oxygen as always. There you go. Also implemented all my microchips. Another tier 3 agility boots. That's actually pretty nice. Could we do this right here? Super alloy explosive powder. Unfortunately, that's something I don't have. It would boost our movement speed by another 15%. Once again, I find myself on top of a peak. This time around, it's a pretty massive one. And we can also see, yep, that's the canyon. That's the ice, well, desert that we had. There is some kind of structure down there, and over there is my base. Since we are actually running low on food now, so oxygen or water is not really the problem, I think I'm going to head back to my base now. Actually, this is on the way. Let's go down there. This is a pretty interesting system that we find ourselves in here. So these chests and the base itself is only accessible via these bridges that we can find from time to time. Perhaps they hold something of interest, but unfortunately not. Let's drink some water again. Let's throw away the fabrics and take the microchip there at least. There's also super alloys here that we can harvest. So I'm definitely going back to this area here. But I think for now we are really running low. Or am I greedy now? We could try and risk it. I'm already trying. Get over to this one. Okay, after this I should have, yeah, two more. There you go. There you go. Interesting. This is the only way of actually getting inside of this one here, and it just has more super alloys. Another microchip. Super alloys. Super alloys. Oh, there's food. Look at that. That's valuable. Microchip. We don't need the iron here. I have so many super alloys now. Wait a second. This is going somewhere. What an interesting area. There's more here. I can sense it. But we're full on inventory and low on oxygen soon. So let's actually head back to the base. Home sweet home. Let's unlock us the tags. Vehicle unlimited oxygen. And vehicle tier 2 speed increase. What is that? Seems like this might be something for a vehicle. By the way, rain 92%, 93%. Rain is our next stage. All of this happens in the middle of a sandstorm. I think that's the first one that we're experiencing. So weather kind of like kicks in. I do need one more silicon. And then we're going to build something completely new. This whole thing looks kind of like dark. Like something ominous is about to happen. Okay, let's get inside. Let's go one step up to my heaters because we now have everything for the tier 3 heater. That is producing a lot more heat with the iridium rod. That is something we found on our expedition. It's probably going to, yeah, deactivate my power again. It did not. Very good. And this one is now pumping out that heat and pressure. And that's a lot more heat. 5 times more from this one here. Speeding up our generation here greatly. Heat is actually the weakest parameter that we have right now beside pressure. A new message. I'm Planet Crafter sent to the Migoria planet. If you've received this, it means you are near. Maybe you are a Planet Crafter as well. The weather is atrocious and I'm running out of resources. There's not enough on this barren world to terraform it. I don't know why I chose this. Death would have been more pleasant. If anyone can send me help, please do. Back at the base, we have achieved rain. It's not raining yet though. Liquid water is the next thing that we achieve now in, in quite some time. Now, we have a lot of new things that we can have here now. The first one is the advanced crafting station. Let's get this going here really quickly, because with that we can hopefully build us a few more advanced things, as the name says. In here we do have now the tier 4 backpack. That's great. Oxygen tank upgrade. We can now craft super alloys with, well, actually not that more advanced materials. Lots of uranium for uranium rod, iridium mod, rocket engine, jetpack, allows you to fly in the air. Alright, I'm up for this actually. Sounds all pretty awesome. Another thing we can now do, yes, we can start with the nuclear reaction. I would like to do this right away. For this we need super alloys 3 times and our uranium mod. And with that, there it is. The nuclear reactor. Question is, inside, outside? Outside. Thank the gods, I don't want to have it close to me. Let's have it here by my wind park. And with that, we have the nuclear reactor in all its glory, producing 86 kilowatt of power. Combine that, or well, compare that with the 20 kilowatt that we only have out of these. That's a massive upgrade with just one additional building. Plus, it looks pretty nice, right? This all, of course, is needed for the ultimate building that we have for now, the launch platform. Greatly speeds up the terraforming process by sending rockets into space. That's truly a pretty big one. There you go. By getting rockets into space, where's the rocket? I guess I have to build it myself now. Let's have a look up there. There you go. And there we have the rockets. Oh, that's not going to be easy. But it increases my multipliers by quite a bit, by 1000% if we get the rocket engine. The super alloy is actually not the... Oh, and osmium, we don't have that yet either. But for the starters here, the heat, the pressure, those two we could do, right? With the rocket engine and with the super alloys. Finally, there it is, tier 4 backpack upgrade. Beautiful. With that, we get yet again another row. And for the oxygen tank, we need 3 super alloys. And these I can craft out of, resources that I basically have. Unfortunately, I'm also about to run out of aluminum now, right? That was always one of my most sought after items. And now we have plenty of that in stock. Or not anymore. That is the reality. So in this case here, we can store these items. That I'm going to change. This one here would be tempting to actually make another veggie tube out of that. And let's also take the space food, right? Because I am ready for new expeditions. And after a bit of gathering, there it is, tier 4 oxygen tank. Oh, that's lovely. More oxygen. With that, we can last a bit longer. Next in line would be now my rocket engine over here, because with 2 of them, we can build a jetpack. And again, after once a bit of crafting, there we have it, rocket engine number 1, and with a bit of uranium, rocket engine number 2. With those 2, we can now create a jetpack. Perfect. Let's equip it. And look at that, we can fly. Guess it's the greatest thing I've ever seen. This is liberating. I wonder how long we can stay in the air with this. We cannot fly very high, but we can go very fast with this. Super awesome. Now that's probably pretty stupid, but you can actually enter that base also from the other side without all that jump and run. But okay, you learn from your mistakes. Pretty cool about this platform is that there's the occasional super alloys just lying around that we can harvest. But of course, I do have, well, never really that much inventory space, but more than it's usually is. So let's just have a look. We need the super alloys. I'm also taking space food with me as much as possible. And the uranium, let's actually leave this behind for now. And then we could just check out all the rest that we can find in here. What is that? I can dismantle this. Oh, we need a tier 2 deconstruction chip. Alright, another upgrade. That is something I don't think I have invented yet. Yeah, super alloys. I love these. Now it's actually quite worth it, these expeditions, because with that we have now the ability to have 2 rocket engines that I finished, and with that we can actually start 2 rockets now. One of them is the asteroid attraction rocket. Attracts uranium asteroids, gives a global heat generation bonus of 1000%. Oh yes, do this. And where is it in all its glory? Down there. Oh, just beside me. And I guess we can launch to space. Probably not a good idea to stand so close to it. But there you go. Fantastic. What is that? Is that trying to hit it now? No, it's not. Perfect. And is that an effect to the rocket? That was a pretty big impact, all of that. Okay. Next rocket is the heat magnetic protection rocket. And launch. Can I join? We could leave the planet. Oh, this is close. Well, and 1000% leads to heat and pressure now being at 644 and 534. So this actually really increased quite dramatically. Oxygen is now behind, which was the strongest before, right? So that's 161. There's no rocket for oxygen though, so we just plant more of that. Holy cow, is there no protection for my base, right? They're crashing in really close this time. Let's also check out what these asteroids leave behind. And yeah, it's uranium that we can just pick up. We can use this for a new nuclear power plant. Will you look at that? It's raining. My nuclear reactors should be waterproofed though, so we can just add now another one here. And with that, we can also basically now afford some more veggie tubes that I would like here. Interesting, the locations you can find. Feel a bit uneasy. in this fog. And it's sulfur. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Could lead to volcanic activity though. What do we have here? Oh, more sulfur, more uranium. That's nice. Another seed. I have no use for sulfur though at this point. At least I haven't found a use yet. And will you look at that? The sulfur fields actually go into that cave again that we have originally had because the ice melted away. This is open now. It's a shortcut over here into this valley full of sulfur. And the sulfur fields have a cave with lightning crystals. What is that? It is osmium. It is the stuff that we need for everything advanced. We found it in this cave. Together with more sulfur. What is that? It is a pond. Have we reached water level? 3000 MTI? I think we might have reached water levels. I need to get back to my base to check out and get my osmium to safety before something bad happens to me. Yes, so we're working towards lakes now, and this once again is way slower than before. At the very least, we have everything now for the tier 2 chat bag. Super alloy and aluminum I still need. Very nice, and with that we can fly even faster. And higher, I guess. Now the question to me is, can we build another one and multiply it once more? We would need more super alloys though. What is that? In the middle of nowhere. Oh, it's a compartment. Microchip. Our ship crashed on this planet for an unknown reason. Many of us died upon impact. Some died on the surface. I'm the only one left. I have tried to survive, but this land is too hostile. My health is deteriorating. I'm going outside one last time to try to find some water. E-class. Alright, the poor soul didn't get far. Ooh, yes, another microchip. Super alloys, food, aluminum, and also some iridium. Another 400% multiplier plant. The rest I can get myself. Oh, this was nice. Nice surprise find in the middle of in the desert. This game is just full of surprises. We found a cave where there's super alloy that we can harvest. And this also seems to be some kind of structure. A door? But we cannot open it. Nor can we interact with it. Oh. Now, I noticed something. There's no more ice. There's no more ice for me to collect on this planet. After all the heating and raining, I already had something like this in mind. And I just wondered when it would happen. And yep, no more ice anywhere to be found. That means we need to find a new source of water quickly. Like yes, we have a new blueprint. And that is the atmospheric water collector. Collects water from humid ambient air. And yeah, let's just see. Probably close to the base, so I can always get it quickly. So whenever it's raining, like right now, we can open it up and there hopefully should then be water bottles in there. Whoa, so do you see that? There's probably a lake forming. Okay, that brings me actually to an idea that we may be in trouble if I build too low on the elevation. Yeah. So my original base, look at that. There's water everywhere forming around that. Alright, question is, how high does the water go now? There it is. Can we drink it? Strange that we cannot drink this. Alright, but yep, it's definitely forming here, and this base is probably doomed because of that. But my other base that I built a bit higher, I have no idea. We'll just see. Alright, this is awesome. We have water bottles. That's 3 in there and 2 in there already. Nice. We can also build now one of the biohubs that we have. That's a new building. That is producing way more. The Biodome. Perfect place to grow plants and generate O2. It needs a door, however. Otherwise you cannot enter. But look at that. There is a whole bunch of new of that in. And a computer. Just for me. But we need a door. Oh, this is looking nice. This is producing now a lot of oxygen. It has a beautiful view and our own space to relax. Oh, where we have a whole bunch of more unlocks. All for the bio production. Up to fabrics, look at that. From in here we can also see how the lake grows. Hopefully the water stops at some point. Another new building is the grass spreader, and this one actually generates biomass, so not only O2 anymore, but it produces plants at a very low rate in its surrounding area, it seems. So let's make the surrounding area of my base green. And there you go. Also, just in time, the next backpack upgrade, tier 5. For that sexy additional row down here. It also adds a new parameter now, biomass, that we're producing slowly but steadily. Ladies and gents, do you see this? There's grass on the surface. Coming back to my base, yeah, the greenery is growing, and what I also can see is my old base is now in water as it is rising. Gotta be careful where you're stepping, because without further noticing, water comes out. Now comes something that I'm extremely excited about, and that is we're going to build this actually a bit higher just to make sure that it's really worth it, because I really don't want this one to sink. Let's just see, how high is the chance of the lake getting all the way up here? I think this is the bank of the lake here, right? So this should be the end of it. I can only hope. What we could also do is we could make more foundations to elevate it further. Or I'm building it up here, which would look very strange. Well, the building itself comes with a foundation, so that's great. Let's build it. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a vehicle factory. And in here, we are apparently able to build us a vehicle, a rover. Rocket engine, uranium, silicon, and fabric. Now for the rocket engine, we have everything. 2 rocket engines. Now granted, that vehicle factory looks rather strange, but what are the odds that the water gets up there? I'm going to reinforce this with a bit more foundation so that it looks proper. Other than that, there you go, vehicle rover. And there it is. That is just absolutely fantastic. We have a rover. I can enter it and I can drive around with it. And it has oxygen inside? No, it does not. Amazing. I like it. Unfortunately, it does not have additional inventory. Oh, it has. Very nice. Let's take some water with us and then go out for a journey. This changes everything. This changes a lot. Not that we get back to this because the ramp is just crazy, but we have a rover. We have a lot more inventory spots. Anything else? No. Seeds. For who do I need those seeds? My dear. Let's get going. I love this. Oh, yep. And thanks to the rover, we're finding new caves in all their beauty with osmium and iridium. And we have so much inventory spots also in my rover that I can take quite a lot of that with us. Thanks for watching. Onwards. Stay tuned.